Good morning to you from the misty, chilly Valley of Joy. How are you? Have you slept? Have you eaten? Are you well? It is a beautiful new dawny day. And after a very busy week, it's so nice to be out in Mother Nature. And I came across this on my way. Got guests in the tiny house, and there's still remnants of a smoking fire pit's been well and truly christened. So my guests have been enjoying a bit of the country spirit, and it made me think there's remnants of them, right? There's remnants of their night before. You can see remnants of what they've left behind and their smoke still there. And we're a bit the same, aren't we? What's the remnant of our spirit? What kind of mark do we leave behind when we've been over and they've left our presence? Do they forget our name, forget who we were? And it really is up to think about what kind of impression we want to have on people. And there's lots of books written about this from a sales perspective, you know, the famous old Dale Carnegie's and how to win friends and influence people. But I like to think of it in a bit of a less calculated way than that. I like to think of it as just how to make a positive impression and leave a bit of a wake of positivity. Maybe you can be a bit of a glitter fairy and that you sprinkle a bit of glitter everywhere you go. That people are glad to have seen you, that you put a smile on their face, that you made their day better in some small way. And yesterday, after I finished a workshop, I had to go and deposit something at the Commonwealth Bank. And I went into a branch that I don't ever typically go to. And the meet and greet woman at the door was fantastic and so helpful and helped me process what I needed to do in an efficient, effective manner. But she was also a bit curious and kind and asked me a couple of questions, not too prying to be personal, but enough to be engaged. And as I left the branch, I stopped and thanked her at the door because she'd made a real impression on me. She'd made an impression of being someone who was happy to be of service, that enjoyed her role, that liked knowing information and sharing and helping people. And she was really happy as a human inside. You could just tell. She was settled. And there wasn't a skerrick of her that was like, wow, it's almost closing time, can't wait to get all these people out. She was really joyful. And it made an impression on me. So what kind of impression do you make on others? What kind of evidence is there that you've even been there when you leave? Is there something memorable? Can you leave something memorable with people? I have another dear friend, Alexandra, who has a great business and does lots of gifts that matter and merchandise and things, but things with a difference. And I still have a Russian doll set she gave me. I still have my hand sanitizer from COVID that was from Oksana. And little things like that have actually left a lasting impression. So what about you? What's the evidence that you leave behind? May it be sprinkled with joy. May it be good for you, good for others, good for the world. Much love. Peace out.